God says, "My beloved child, the moment your soul started seeking divine truth, the heavens began to move in silence. You do not know this yet, but a gate is opening tonight, and the winds of favor have begun circling your name. The stars are aligning for your deliverance, your breakthrough, and your fortune. But you are still unaware of how serious this message is. You don't know what's happening behind the veil. You have no idea that tonight at exactly 9 p.m. your name is written on a supernatural scroll that contains a divine transfer of $55 million. This isn't a number I am giving you to tease you. This is written. This is sealed. This is protected by the heavenly order. But you must listen. Archangel Michael says this is your last window. One wrong choice and the wealth that is seeking you will fall into the hands of your enemies. Child, I am not trying to scare you. I'm revealing what is already set in motion. There are people who fasted against you. There is a woman who spoke to a psychic 2 days ago about blocking your success. She knows what you're about to receive. She was warned by an evil force that you are about to rise beyond imagination. So, she took your name to a dark place and placed it under a cursed bowl of water. But what she doesn't know is that Archangel Michael already saw her hands. He already sent 3 angels to destroy the spell. But you must do your part now. You must stay in alignment. You must not scroll past this message like it means nothing. This isn't a social media post. This is your divine lifeline. Archangel Michael says, I am begging for your 1 minute. Not for me, but for you. I stood before your name last night and saw what the enemy planned. You were not supposed to be alive today. You were supposed to wake up and feel numb, lost, without energy. You were supposed to feel confused. But instead, you opened your eyes. Because I stood guard at 3:44 a.m. I destroyed the energy sent to drown you. I stopped the report that was about to go to someone who wanted to sue you. I fought the darkness that waited to enter your home through a conversation. You almost said the wrong thing to the wrong person. But I blocked the call. And now I am telling you with divine authority, you are receiving $55 million. At 9 p.m. tonight. But if you ignore this message, it will go to someone else. Yes, someone else is waiting to steal your inheritance. You think this is a game, but there's a woman watching you silently. She knows when you are about to receive something big. She always texts you strangely or appears out of nowhere when your miracles are close. This is not by coincidence. There is a spiritual surveillance on your joy, but I am exposing her now. She recently had a conversation with 2 people who laughed about something you don't know. She showed them your picture and said they have no idea they're walking into a trap. She doesn't know that we heard her. That I wrote down every word and now she is being spiritually exposed. You'll feel something shift after you finish this message. Because her connection to your path is being cut permanently. God says you were always meant to be rich. This number $55 million is not just a miracle. It's your spiritual inheritance. You have crossed too many trials, suffered too much in silence, cried too many nights in beds that carried your pain like a hidden chamber. I saw you when you didn't even ask for money. You just asked for peace. You said, God, just give me some rest. But I am not just giving you rest. I am giving you restoration. I am releasing wealth that your ancestors prayed for. This was meant for someone before you, but they failed the test. Now the oil is on you. The crown is on you. The responsibility is now yours. If you ignore this moment, generations will weep. You have to understand the weight of this opportunity. Archangel Michael says, I saw your bank account. I saw the late payments. I saw the guilt. I saw the embarrassment when someone asked you about money and you didn't know what to say. I saw the conversations where you said, "I'll handle it," but inside you were breaking. I saw your generosity even when you had little. And that's why heaven chose you. Not because of your wealth, but because of your heart. You never bragged, never tried to take credit. You helped someone recently who hasn't even said thank you, but we saw it. And now you're about to receive what no one will believe. When people hear how much is being given to you, they will say it's a scam. It's impossible. How did this happen to them? But what they won't know is that I fought demons in the spirit to get this to you. You need to hear this even if your logical mind tries to resist it. At exactly 9:00 p.m. tonight, a divine portal opens over your life. This is the window. This is not poetic or metaphorical. A transaction in the spiritual realm will attempt to descend into the physical world, and your financial status will shift so quickly, people around you will not recognize your life. In 3 weeks. But the condition is this. Do not ignore this message. If you ignore this message, the energy of alignment will break. Your opportunity will be delayed by 7 months. I am not threatening you. I am warning you. Delay causes decay, and you cannot afford more delay. That's why God is speaking now with such urgency. God says there is a person you trusted who knew this was coming. They've been reading your energy, copying your style, and trying to confuse your destiny. They even tried to make you think they were meant to receive this instead of you. They speak to you sweetly but mock you behind your back. I am removing them tonight. At exactly 9:00 p.m. their access to your energy ends. Their ability to confuse your path is revoked because tonight the light is coming back to you. The angels are circling your name and preparing a financial breakthrough that will cancel every debt, shift every narrative, and silence every voice that doubted you. Archangel Michael says, I am weeping in the spirit, not because I'm sad, but because I see what's about to happen for you. I see the letter. I see the account. I see the digital transfer. I see the shocked look on your face when you realize God really did it. When the money appears and you remember this moment. When you realize the timing was not random. That every second you gave this message was part of the divine activation. You were chosen to read this. You didn't come across this by luck. You came here because the heavens needed your attention. This is not about just having money. It's about becoming who you truly are. There is a reason people underestimated you. God kept your glow hidden until now. You were always the chosen one. That's why your pain was so confusing. That's why your betrayals hurt deeper than anyone else's. Because you were never meant to be average. You were always born for royalty. And now your crown is descending, not in gold, but in favor. Not in diamonds, but in evidence. People will soon ask you how you did it. But you will remember it was this moment, this message, this divine warning that changed everything. God says a financial door that's been locked for 9 years is breaking open. The key is in your belief. The moment you open your heart fully to this message, the angels will move. A man is coming into your life with a blessing that will seem too good to be true. He has been assigned to transfer a portion of this wealth to you. He doesn't know you yet, but he's being guided right now. You'll meet him after this breakthrough begins. He will say something simple that will shock you. He'll say, I've been looking for you. That's when you'll know this was real. But first, you must honor the message. Archangel Michael says, do not treat this as entertainment. This is sacred. This is prophetic. This is divine emergency. The time is now. If you ignore this, if you walk away, the angels will still love you, but the door will close. And if it closes, it will take months to reopen. You cannot risk that. Not with what's at stake. The enemies are watching. They want you to doubt. They want you to scroll past, but heaven is watching to see if you believe. Tonight at 9 p.m., the transfer begins. The $55 million that was written in the Book of Miracles under your name is going to start moving toward you. If you listen, if you honor, if you trust. The woman who tried to block this will be exposed. The people who mocked you will witness your rise. The doors that closed will burst open. The pain you carried will become power. The confusion you felt will become clarity. And the lack you've suffered will become legacy. You must not delay. You must not doubt. You must not walk away. This is your message. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. Don't let fear trick you out of your favor. Don't let distractions pull you out of destiny. Stay awake. Stay present. Stay faithful because everything is about to change. Your angels are watching. Archangel Michael is speaking. God is confirming. The money is moving. The time is set 9 p.m. $5,500. 0. Your name is on it. Don't ignore this. Open your heart now. Say yes. Say now. Say amen. God says, you said yes in your heart, and that yes has now echoed through the courts of heaven. Your name is being pronounced clearly by the elders of light. There is a sound vibrating through the atmosphere in your favor. And because of your willingness to believe, because you did not scroll away, because you opened your spirit to this word, the divine vault that held back your wealth is now unlocking. The numbers are changing. The codes are being released. The golden stream of provision is flowing with your name on it. And this time, no one can stop it. Child, listen carefully. This message is no longer a warning. This is now your activation. You crossed the threshold of delay. You made it past the realm where demons had gathered to confuse your timeline. There were 6 voices that were assigned to speak against your elevation. They whispered curses behind your name, but I shut their mouths with the roar of heaven. The Lion of Judah stood behind your spirit and declared, enough. This one belongs to me. Archangel Michael says, I stayed close to your aura as you were reading. I observed the emotion in your chest. I saw the tremble in your soul when you read the number. I know your logical mind still doubts, but your spirit already accepted the miracle. And because of that, I am now opening a sealed scroll with your initials engraved in light. The words say, release the inheritance. Final instructions. Deliver by 9 p.m. These aren't metaphors. These are instructions written in real spiritual language executed by lighted angels. Do you want to know what else I saw? Your enemies are in a panic. They are sensing that something divine is breaking their control over your finances. They are sensing your alignment. There is a woman, yes her again, who thought she had final access to your energetic path. She bragged about knowing your fate. She thought she could bend timelines with her low rituals. But tonight, as the angelic scroll is unsealed, her fake powers are breaking. Her candles are turning cold. Her altar is crumbling because she didn't realize who you were. She saw your past but not your promise. She studied your weakness but didn't understand your assignment. God says there is an account with your initials on it that is now glowing with divine gold. There is a long line of favor waiting to be released. You are not going to receive one miracle. You are going to receive a sequence of miracles. There are 3 major breakthroughs tied to this financial blessing. A legal matter that has been haunting you is going to be dismissed. A hidden clause will be revealed in your favor. Someone you loved who betrayed you will come forward in tears. Not to hurt you, but to confess because the guilt will crush them after they see what God does in your life. A hidden document, possibly something connected to a will, inheritance, or old agreement, will resurface unexpectedly, and your name will be on it in bold. These are not assumptions. These are heaven's promises. You were always meant to walk in divine royalty, and the time has finally come. The hour has been chosen. 9 p.m. tonight is not just the hour of your financial breakthrough. It is the hour of your coronation. Archangel Michael says, I know you've been mocked. I know they've laughed at your struggles. I know they think you're delusional for believing in miracles. But they didn't see what I saw. They didn't see the nights you cried silently and still encouraged others. They didn't hear the prayers you whispered in the dark. They don't know that every time you were broken, you still said, "Thank you, God." That kind of faith can't go unrewarded. Now listen closely. You are being monitored by both heaven and hell in this hour. The next 9 hours are critical. Every thought you have, every word you speak, every decision you make will determine the speed and fullness of your $55 million miracle. Speak life only. Stay silent around doubters. Do not argue with anyone today. Do not share your plans with anyone who has ever doubted your dreams. Keep this energy sacred. You are being wrapped in a divine covering and no evil can penetrate it. Unless you open the door through fear, negativity, or carelessness. God says your past struggles were not punishments. They were the furnace. I refined you in the fire so no amount of wealth can corrupt you. That's why I delayed this money until now. I couldn't give this to you when you were surrounded by certain people. If I gave it then, it would have been stolen, misused, or cursed. But now you are wiser. You are stronger. You are spiritually awake. Now you will know what to do when it comes. You won't waste it. You will build legacy. You will heal your bloodline. You will fund missions. You will restore your name. Archangel Michael says, you will soon hear a knock, a notification, a divine sound. It will arrive softly, but will carry immense meaning. When it comes, do not hesitate. Respond in peace. Receive it in full. It may look like a message from someone you forgot. It may look like a strange email or a missed call. But it will carry the vibration of your miracle. The enemy will try to make you distracted in that moment. Don't fall for it. Your destiny is coded in precise moments. Like this. Let me also tell you this. Someone you haven't heard from in a while is talking about you right now. They're remembering a time when you helped them. And now they are being led spiritually to return the favor in a big way. You will not have to ask. They will come forward. This is one of the divine back channels God is using to multiply your money. And yes, this $55 million is just the beginning. That is the seed amount. Over the next 5 years, your wealth will multiply 7-fold. You will build what no one in your family ever dreamed. You will leave behind confusion and intergenerational clarity. You will speak with such divine authority that even your enemies will say they are truly blessed by God. God says you did not find this message. I sent it to you. Your soul led you here. Your angels have been orchestrating this divine encounter for weeks. And now the heavenly cloud is opening and you are being watched by 12 divine beings. They are holding trumpets. They are about to blow them at 9 p.m. And when they do, the money will move. The favor will pour. The contracts will appear. The confusion will break. But I ask you one thing. Don't doubt. Even if your logical mind fights. Even if your past disappointments whisper in your ears, silence them. Look at your life and know that a higher power is real. You've seen too many signs. You've had too many dreams. You've had too many coincidences. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. Archangel Michael says, I will stand by your door tonight. No evil can enter, no curse can touch, no lie can stand. And once this blessing lands, I will raise my sword one last time and every tie that held you back from your destiny. Your wealth is arriving. Your enemies are crumbling. Your legacy is beginning. Your miracle is now. 9:00 p.m. $5,500. 0. Your name is glowing in heaven. Say yes. Say amen. Say, I receive this. And watch what happens next.